Bonjour. Howdy. Can't wait for this absolute cracker. This is going to be so much fun. It's going to be so great. I will be eating, building up to the game. So I'm trying to eat earlier and lighter. I could have eaten afterwards, but I don't want to be eating at like 7-ish. Or, well, 6 something. I could have waited, but the plan is earlier and lighter, therefore sleep better. So I hope we're well. I hope everyone is doing just splendid. I should be all finished eating during the game. This is pretty hot still at the moment, so I'm just letting it cool down for a bit. But yeah, there's a poll in the live stream chat. Make sure you vote on it. And let me know your exact scores for this one. I went with 24-18. What is it? It's just like a microwave meal. It's a pasta with a decent sauce, actually, and then there's like bits of chicken and like meatballs in there as well. It's like 400 and something calories, so 150 to Catalans. We can dream. Let's rate. So 3 votes. 2 of you say that Catalan's going to win. 1 says Huddersfield. I would back Huddersfield personally. There's that lovely picture of Leroy. Ah, boy, Leroy. And that's the exact picture I used on the thumbnail as well for the graphics and stuff. I need to eat like 1,200 calories from my last meal so I don't lose weight again. Are you trying to maintain? Are you trying to what are you trying to do right now? 24-18 to Huddersfield. That's the same as myself. M and her bricks. That's what I've gone with. I was right on the last game, so you never know. You never know. It's a slow start, this. It's a very slow start, but, you know, not many people care about this one. I was 119 pounds, got a proper diet, and now 140. If I don't eat, I drop down so quick. Alright, fair enough. You got a fast metabolism, is that what it is? So hope I don't spill any. That'd be great. Finn's nailed it. I hope there's no, like, if there's like loads of mouth sounds, do let me know, because I'll just mute if I need to. I hope it's not like disgusting sounding. Morning, bro, from Papua New Guinea. Lola Hay not playing. Morning from Papua New Guinea, sir. Good morning. Lola Hay is not playing, unfortunately. I only just saw that when I put the team in before. It's a real shame, actually. It's a real shame. Round 2 of the shitters is tomorrow. Absolutely. Absolutely. So, anyone with an exact score prediction, do let me know. 4 votes, 75% say the Catalans are going to win. Just been reading the Hud's admin getting rattled on Twitter because they don't have food in the fan zone. Let's have a look, shall we? Got 10 minutes to go until kick-off as well. Whereabouts? Oh, right, I see. Due to unforeseen circumstances, there will be no food in the fan zone today. There will still be food in the stadium. Right, okay. And then Dean's at in only in Rugby League. Huddersfield then replied, yes, Dean, because people only get unwell in Rugby League. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. The thing is, I think if I was an admin, there'd be times where I'd be so tempted to respond, but the problem is you can't. You just can't respond. There's a quiet one, this at the moment. I don't know if we'll get many people stopping by on this one, but we'll be alright. We'll enjoy this game. Probably cost more to hire catering from than the props you get from the fans. Maybe. Maybe. That's true, Finn. Thing is, though, I just don't get how we get more people into the stadium. Like, it's a Saturday afternoon. Perfect day and time for it. The population of Huddersfield is massive. Like, Huddersfield is basically the rugby league town. That's where it came from. And, like, you get barely anybody there. I don't get how we don't get more people in there. Well, the population of Warrington, we get good crowds, but you think based on the population, surely we could get a few thousand more. Same with Wigan, even though they still get regular, great crowds, they could still get more people in their stadium. Same with Saints. KR's about full, but if they expanded, they could still then get more in. Same with Hull FC, Salford. Everyone's got a good population. It's a shame we just can't fill the stadiums. They always had low fans. I thought they were pretty big. When I looked back at old attendance averages for Huddersfield, I think the highest they ever got to was like maybe high 6s, low 7s or something. 1,000, I mean. So it's never really looked that great. They might have hit 8,000 one year, actually. I'm not too sure. I'll do a quick run through the team list now, though. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me either. I'd need to look back again, but I'm not sure. Right, I'll do the team list now and then one more. Right then. In the backs for Huddersfield, they have Flanagan, Gagai, Milne, the legend that is, Bibby, Halsall, Rush, and Frawley. The forwards include Rogers, Wolford, Powell, Rushton, Greenwood, and Cudjoe. Go on, Leroy. On the bench is Golding, English, King, and Wilson. Burgess is the 18th man. For the Catalans Dragons, in the backs they have Esporto Biche, Makinson, Romano, Laguerre, Derrilator, Kiri, and Farge. The forwards include Maria, Da Costa, Navarrete, Sirenen, Garcia, and Partington. The bench is Sims, Satai, Desiree, and Barmforth. Rouge is the 18th man. Giants, even in their heyday, were giving away tickets. Oh dear. Oh dear. Not good. Any more player interviews coming up? There's nothing like in the pipeline really. There's one I'm still trying to sort out, but there's nothing that seems that close, unfortunately. But I'll keep trying. I'll get there. And we'll get there. Oh yeah, that's true, Ryan. Yeah, even that year when they won the League Leader Shield, the attendance still wasn't great. But maybe one day they'll hit like 10k plus. Maybe one day. We'll see. Tickets were a tenner. This stream has stopped for me. I'll back out and start again. It looks deader than normal. Oh, there's been a technical issue. Okay, great start. Oh. Oh. My PC's getting Wi-Fi, but the TV box is like... Okay. That's not a great sign. I'm going to have to get it on the app here. So I'm going to be behind, actually. So I'm going to have to do it for now, unfortunately. Just love it, don't you? Just love it. Oh, I can't get Sky Sports Plus on the app. Oh, for God's sake. I'm going to need this to work. If this doesn't fix itself soon, then basically I can't watch the game. Simple as that. And if I can't watch the game, there's no stream, basically. Super League Plus, I don't really want to pay for it. I'd rather not. Considering I've already got Sky Sports Plus, I don't want to pay for it. Yeah, it is on Plus. But I can't get the Plus, like, app. Or, like, I can use the Sky Sports app, but I can't, yeah, if it's on the main channel, then I might be able to get it. If it's on the main Plus channel, then I could watch it. But if not, like if it's on the extended channels, then I can't get it. I'll check to see if it's actually on here. I don't think it is. Yeah, it's just... Try again. No, it's tennis on. I don't think this is going to happen for me, honestly. Yeah, I can't get it on the app. Unless it has the extended channels on my phone, I don't know. I mean, I'll see. Watch Rugby League. Sign in. Alright. This might have to be... I might be watching it on my phone. This is great. Finally out of work. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. Can you connect your phone to your telly? There's probably a way, but it's going to take too long, to be honest. I might just have to call it a day. Sent an email link. Oh, for God's sake, man. PC's working fine. The TV's working fine. The moment I try and go to Sky Sports Plus, it's not having it. So stupid. Teams out the tunnel. Okay. Alright, well, I guess I'm watching it from my phone then. This will be fun. Right then, we are underway. We're underway, folks. This should be fun. Okay, Catalans Dragons in possession, up towards their own 20. Da Costa now with Benjamin Garcia through the middle, making about a metre or two there. And I've still got to eat as well. That's great. So, great. Who's in possession? Who did I say was in possession? Next carry from, I can't even tell who that is, Sirenen. Up towards the 40. Coming up towards the halfway line as well, not too bad. I will move this up a little bit so it looks like I'm normally watching it on TV. There we go. Okay. Right. Huddersfield Giants in possession. Up towards their own 20. Halsall with the first carry. Mobile viewing is not fun. When I did this, I had hundreds of people in here for that Challenge Cup game. I was watching the first, God knows how long, on my phone. It was ridiculous. The moment my TV starts connecting, whenever it does, I'm going to be switching back. Cudjoe, go on, Leroy. Next carry. It's alright. Nobody's here in this stream anyway. Nobody gives a shit about this game. I certainly don't. Next carry from Greenwood. First try maker. Alright, he's called it. He has called it. Out the back to Frawley. Going to be taken on the full. And it is by Darrell Latour up towards the 40. True, Alex, true. And I appreciate it. DaCosta left to Farge. Then there's a carry over the halfway line. Very true, Alex. There's an atmosphere here. Farge hands the ball on his right-hand side to Maria. Dragged back over the halfway line. Powell getting stuck in. He's looked quite feisty since joining. Can you get a cowbell sound for Hudders? I can work on it. I can absolutely work on it. But a break down the right-hand side for Darrell Latour. Chasing his own kick. And it goes over the dead ball line. And that's going to be a 7-tackle set, 20-metre restart. Alright. Splendid. So, a bit of early excitement there from Catalans. Would you believe it? Who would have thunk it, eh? Who would have thunk it? Three minutes gone. Huddersfield down the left-hand side with... Is that the legend that is? I can't tell on a much smaller screen. The legend that is Tiny Mill. Sorry, just got a notification I'm very happy about. Frawley goes left to Greenwood. He's stopped about 10 metres short of the try line. I will stop eating for a second. In centre field with Frawley. We'll kick back towards the left-hand side. Halsall and Bibby are there. Darrell Latour is as well. He wins that one. Comes down with the ball cleanly. Fair enough. Well taken. Well taken. Esporto Biche is hit high. I think that's a penalty for Catalans. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Silliness. Silliness. Bridden is back. Come on the Giants, he says. Forgot to end this poll as well. Luke Robinson in the stands. He'll be happy with the improvements over the last few months, but he'll want to see a bit more. Hello, Dingle. Commentary in the game is in sync, not 30 seconds behind. Oh, get in. Oh, sorry, Kieran. The TV appears to have connected to the Wi-Fi. Let me just see if I can skip 30 seconds ahead in time. Anyway, sticking with this one for now. Catalans Dragons inside Huddersfield territory. 3 more tackles to go. Wow. Okay, Dingle. Wow. Wow. Just over 5 minutes gone. In centre field now. The Dragons only 20 metres out. Let's tackle. DaCosta goes right to Farge. Chips it towards the back right. Flanagan underneath it takes it cleanly. And comes down with it. And on TV... Wait. Hang on. Is my phone ahead of the TV? My phone is ahead of the... Wow. Okay. Okay, I'm going to watch it on the TV for now anyway, because... Yeah. It's just easier to view. It's much easier. But I'll keep my phone there. 6 minutes on the clock, so there's a slight change in time. 6 minutes on the clock. Last tackle coming up for the Giants. Could do with finishing this food very shortly. Frawley kicks on the... Wait. Oh. Excuse me, I'm just being stupid. Ignore me. Just don't even watch the stream anymore. 6.5 minutes nearly gone. Catalans Dragons in possession on their own 40. Farge. Now with Leguier. Up towards halfway. Next carry. Inside Huddersfield territory. Territory looking better for Catalans right now. Can they do something with it? Sporto Biche, then Garcia down the right edge. Up towards the 30. Good meters here for the Dragons. Not too bad. 5 seconds ahead. Want me to keep you updated? No, 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 no. Sporto Biche still shifting up towards the 20. Last tackle. 7 minutes gone. Farge chips over the top. Rushton is there. Brought down 5 metres out from the try line. Lovely. Sleepy Cougar, don't worry about it. It's just a joke from the last stream. Don't worry about it. I got the exact score right on the last game, and they were just joking around saying that they wanted me to get it wrong. But because I got it right, they're just being jokingly horrible. Don't worry about it. It is a joke. Sleepy Cougar is a joke. He's acting like it's not, but it is. Don't worry about it. It's fine. Leroy Cudjoe. Then to Powell on his left. Out the back to Rush. Gets the kick away. And collected on the 20 by Makinson. Room through the middle. Cudjoe. Go on, Leroy. Getting him down. You love to see it. Oh, sorry about that. Scratch. Sorry. Second tackle. Next carry through the middle from Maria. Movement down the left. Sirinen. Arm around the neck, possibly. And into touch. Bit of my hair sticking up at the back. Love that. Hey, Rob, mate. Ransom. Welcome back. Welcome back. I woke up today happy thinking Rob won't get his predictions right. And then he gets his predictions right and ruins not just my day, or my entire life. This whole channel was started to ruin your life. Every single video led up to this moment for your life to be decimated into a billion pieces. This moment right now. So Huddersfield Giants in possession up towards their own 40. Now in centre field with our boy Leroy Cudjoe. And they make about a metre on that play. What do you think of the game, mate? It was a solid game. It was alright. Good moments from Cass. KR about as good as they normally are. Clinical in most parts. So it was an alright game. Nothing spectacular. Mr. Robbie Bond, we meet again. Where's the cat? Where's the cat? Ooh, wayward out the back from Rush. Oh dear. Gets the kick away though. Well done. Well done. Eventually in the hands of Daryl Latour. Just know this is all your fault. Alright, I got you. Really hard to get predictions right, both NRL and Super League. Especially NRL is ridiculous. But yeah. Yeah, it's difficult. The last time I got an exact score prediction was Leeds versus Warrington last year. And then the time before that was my first ever predictions video, which was the Rugby League World Cup round 1. So, look at me go. Partington with a carry up towards the 40. About to approach 11 minutes. Bet Kieran's buzzing, he's in the future right now. The kick towards the back left. Is he going to find touch? No, it's not. But Kieran already knew that didn't either. So-and-so. And he's brought down. You'll never get a prediction right again. We will see. So just over 11 minutes gone. Gagai with a carry over the... I can't even tell because you don't have the red markings. Over the 20. Oh, okay. The solid markings are the 20 and 40. Gotcha. Great Scott. It's now with Wolford. Then Leroy. Go on, Leroy. Up towards the 40. It's now with Greenwood. Stopped pretty abruptly there. Wolford then will hand it off to Frawley. Gets the kick away. The cowbells are ringing. Collected by Darryl Latour. And recovers it over the 20. You know the full-time score. Go on. Go on, Jack. Give it to us. Give it to us, lad. Head-to-head. 25 wins for Huddersfield, 23 for Catalans, and 1 draw. Interesting. Next carry for the Dragons up towards the 40. Tell you at 7 PM. See, it's things like that that make me think you don't know the score. It's things like that. Just a bit of doubt there now. Because I believed you at first, but now I doubt it. Kiri is stopped 40 metres out. Last tackle, 12.5 minutes gone. Farge will kick strangely towards the back right. And it finds touch. What a try. Oh, almost. Almost. So close. Try of the season, that. Too bad I'll be missing it because I'm going to read the chat or some stupid stuff. Or a meteor. It's a nicely placed kick there. I don't think he wanted that exactly. Hoping Dragons in my bet. Only because how many are out for the Giants? Fair enough. Well, it depends what about Salford, because there's plenty that's been heard about Salford. It depends what you mean. Next carry from Gagai over the 20. 13.5 minutes on the clock. Now, Rushton with the next carry. Wolford in centre field with Leroy Cudjoe. Then to Frawley. Now Flanagan. Hal Saul down the left edge. Had Bibby on his outside, but couldn't really use him. It's new news and it's really bad but funny. Well, lay it on me. Greenwood. Oh, the 18 isn't Greenwood. It's is that Rogers that's 18? Yeah, I might be saying the wrong one. Silly me. Darryl Latour. So, a sport of Bichet. Silly me. Darryl Latour. A sport of Bichet. Underneath it. Takes it cleanly. 14 minutes gone. Kiri. Now with Makinson down the left edge over the 30. 20. Put some red markings on, for God's sake. Kiri up towards the 30. Leroy with another tackle. Go on, lad. 14.5 on the clock. It's now with Partington shifting it to Farge. Cuts back, or switches back to Garcia. I love how that's always your first message in these chats, Daryl. It's just your name every single time. So it's going to go out over the dead ball line. A kick from Catalan. So a 7-tackle set, 20-metre restart. Is that how you enter a room, Daryl? Like every time? Daryl Witter. Folks. Gaze upon me. You see? It's me. It's me. In centre field with the Giants. They hand the ball off to Bibby on the left-hand side. Now with Greenwood down the left edge, coming up towards halfway. The Giants haven't really been able to establish too much territory in this game. Rogers. Over halfway. 15.5 gone. 3 more tackles. Wolford goes right to Rush. Switches back to Rushton. Cudjoe up towards the 30. Wolford left to Frawley. Chips it towards slightly left of the sticks. Spodabisha goes up, comes down with it cleanly on the 10. Salford have no bus to travel to Hull because the club owes the transport company and they won't provide service. Don't have access to their kit because I heard that. Yeah, I heard that the other day. God, that's old news. God. Up towards the 20, 16.5 minutes nearly gone in this game. Third tackle for the Dragons. Esporta Biche. Next carry, just short of the 30 from Romano. But yeah, it's a weird situation. I don't know what they'll do to get there. Whether players will just drive or other clubs will lend them money. Who knows? It's how I'd put the phone down. Yeah, okay, see you tomorrow. Daryl Witter. What a guy. I just love him. He's great. We love Daryl here. He's incredible. I'm a big fan of Daryl. Massive fan. So now with the legend that is Tarnay Milne, we're going to play it down in backfield. Thankfully it's not Tarnay Milne, because if anyone hurts my Tarnay, you're in big trouble. Wolford scoots and gets a 6 again. Come on, Huddersfield. Makinson try and come in. Well, you're not the only one to predict a first try scorer for Makinson, so we'll see. Okay. Frawley will switch back to Greenwood. Stopped on the 40. Nearly 18 minutes gone. Wolford, options on his right, but scoots towards the left. Gets it off to Bibby. Knocked on from Laguerre. 18 minutes gone. It's a drop from Laguerre, almost through. Now going to unsubscribe and rate your channel 0 out of 10. Thank you. Thank you very much. I guess the channel's so good you just can't really put a number on it, can you? I guess that's what that means. .5 minutes gone. The clock is still ticking away. There's a scrum. Wolford goes right to Rushton. Then across to Flanagan. Room to run. Flanagan in the corner. Back towards the post. He is a star of the future. Absolutely. There we have it. 4-0 with a kick to come. Should be 6 in front of the posts. Flanagan. He's got some pace on him. He's got some pace. I think he's like their new Will Price, really. He's the guy. He's the go-to guy. Look at that. Flanagan. Burns him. Burns him. Lovely stuff. Let's have it. Solid player. Would definitely have him at Warrington. He's not going to be here, but because we'll put our faith in Dufty starting at 1, and then after him it'd be Kai Taylor-Wright. But I'd have Flanagan. In terms of younger players that I'd have at Warrington, Flanagan's one, Eckersley's another, Barron, I'd absolutely take Barron. But yeah, there's I think this year there's some people have said it's a bad year for Super League, some people say it's a good year for Super League. I think this is the most competitive it's been. 3 seasons in a row. 2023 was good. 24 was better. This year, I think, has been the most competitive for a very long time. And I think this year we've probably seen the most It could have been last year, actually, but last year and this year we've seen the most introduction of younger lads into Super League, which is a good sign, really good sign. Connor Davies says, come on you Giants. Well, it's a 4-0 lead, kick to come, but he should get the kick. Views on the game so far, is it as boring as you expected? No, I think it's just okay. I wouldn't say boring, it's just okay. Right, I'm going to take my phone out of this stand for now. There's going to be a click, so I'll mute. Right, so the kick is good. I will go back to my phone if I absolutely have to. Hopefully I don't need to, but it is there ready if needed. Six points to 0 in favour of the Giants. I did predict 24-18, so did Emma and her bricks. She may be a builder. Who knows? Or just has a bunch of Nokia bricks. Who knows? Back underway. Frawley will hand the ball off to Rushton, is that? Stopped 6 out from his own try line. Working, so I'll watch when I can. Hopefully the game gets better for you. I'm sure it'll be... I don't know if it'll get much better, but we'll see. Well, thank you anyway. Having to miss a game because I'm in Morocco, but can't watch it either, as Morocco doesn't support the channel it's on. Oh dear. Well, we've got some work to do in Morocco then. I'll get on to RL Commercial and we'll set up a TV deal. So, we'll get that sorted. Plenty more areas to conquer to get Super League in. Cudjoe. Go on, Leroy. Carry through the middle, up towards the 40. Go on, Leroy. Pump those legs, buddy. And a kick on the last. Just over 21 minutes gone. A little bit of miscommunication there, but Daryl Ator will return the ball up towards the 20. Farge, gonna second guesses for a second then and hands it off to Makinson. Leroy Cudjoe, what a guy. First one to ever give me an interview. What a guy. Very nice of him. The fact he took so much time to answer back in so much detail, it was what I appreciate so much as well. Up towards the 30, Catalans Dragons in possession. Fourth tackle, Da Costa. On his right to Farge, then across to Kiri. Just hands the ball off to Garcia, takes it over halfway. Now the last tackle coming up. He gave you and your mates a lift to Sainsbury's. Alright, okay. Fair enough. Fair enough. Flanagan carries the ball up towards the... Not sure, because I can't see the line yet. Well, that looked fairly uncomfortable on the hit. Plays it. Or he's going to have to play it again. Just short of the 20. This game's gone fairly quick so far, it feels like. It's not been dragging too much. Second tackle. Gagai with the carry down the right hand side. I think he's looked quite comfortable on the right wing. Looked fairly comfortable. And it's going to be the legend that is Tane Milne with a carry up towards the 30. Not being dragging too much, you mean? Imagine dragging, honestly. Imagine. Kick towards the back left. Daryl Ator takes it cleanly on the 20. Almost dragging back. Plays it for Farge. Oh, slightly wayward there. Oh, not quite wayward, but a little bit low to take for Laguerre. Takes it cleanly enough, though. Oh, would you look at that? The clock is stopped. I didn't even notice. The clock is stopped. What a joy to be on Sky Sports Plus. You can just have a Sky Sports Rugby League channel. You can stream every NRL game. You can stream every Super League game. Just, oh my god. A kick on the last from Farge. Taken by Flanagan. 5 out from his own line. Already up towards the 20. Shifting down the right edge. And he is stopped. Rush is now at dummy half. First tackle in this fresh set for the Giants. Now with Gagai over the 20 and a few extra meters there. Not much else. Sintellins did it, Rob. Well done for backing them. I keep telling you that you are a closet Sintellins fan. Stop it. You know what? That's a 10-second timeout, Peter. Suit. Actually, you're on report. Since you're normally quite nice, you're on report. So, keep it together. Keep it calm. Up towards the 40. The Giants in possession. They got 2 more tackles in this set. No, you didn't. No, I don't think you did. I don't think you did. Rush. Up towards nearly in the red zone. Wolford. Frawley will chip towards the back left. Not a great kick here. Collected by Leggett. Oh no, it's knocked backwards in the hands of Derelitzer. Over the 20. It's about to be 26 minutes gone. Did Saints get the opening try scoring? No. No, he didn't because he said... I was going to say something rude then. Not meaning it, of course, but no, he didn't. Shifting the ball right. Swift Farge pops it up to somebody. Ah, yes, Laguerre somebody. It's now in the hands of Kiri. Kicks from the 40 under a bit of pressure. Gagai underneath it. Takes it cleanly on the 10. Looks left, then goes back towards the right. Doesn't really get too far. Romano and Sirenen dragging him back. Next up is Halsall. Skipping towards the left, up towards the 20. Take a cold shower and sort yourself out, or rely on you to get it spot on. Sorry. God. Working on it. Wolford. Now with the legend that is Tony Milne. Gets an offload. Greenwood up towards halfway. 4th tackle coming up. Wolford. Now Frawley. Options out the back. Spreads it wide to Rush. Flanagan skips past one. Over the top. Gagai cuts back inside. Flailing his arms all over the place. Up towards the 30. Great movement. Great movement. Now that's for Peter. So petulant Peter. That's what that's for. And there's a kick towards the back left slightly. And a knock on. From the Dragons. They can challenge if they want to. You can challenge if you want to. You can leave this tackle behind. Accidental offside. You say accident. I say intentional. I say cheating. I say banned for life. Have you had an accidental offside in Huddersfield that wasn't your fault? So they will take the 2. They will go for a penalty. It kind of makes the 24-18 a little bit skew whiff. I'll get this 8 ready because he should be able to get it. Seger. 29 minutes on the clock. You've seen Carl Amor on All Out Rugby League. Like, they're getting loads at the moment. Like, I've reached out to a lot of people, but they've got those connections, haven't they? They've had Amor doing some of the presenting. They've had Redlinski. They've had Adrian Morley, Kevin Brown. Like, bloody hell, look at them go. What did Wire fans think of last night's performance? From when I was looking at social media, there was a lot of people that weren't very happy. It seemed like there was a lot more negative than I would have thought, because I thought the performance was okay. But a few people There's quite a few that weren't happy. Some people thought it was much better, but yeah, it wasn't. All around a bit of a mix. The kick from Flanagan to make it 8-0. Don't make me change it back, please. Is thanks, George. Thanks a bunch. We here at Rugby Lawyers are on your side about accidental offside. Lovely. No successful challenge, no fee. Just over 30 minutes gone. Oh, we've got players coming in. Rip its spleen out. Who said that? Go on, someone take a swing. Go on. Leroy, go on, clock someone. What an absolute brain fart. What happened then? Oh, what a hit. Am I missing something here? Was there a punch thrown? I don't know, because Wilson came... I don't know... What happened to English for Wilson to come in? Or vice versa. What happened to the first one for the other one to come in? Was it just like a shoulder to the head or something? Because I think I've kind of missed it. LaCroix? They say shoulder charge. Oh, it's going to be 10.
It's going to be a yellow card. I can't speak. You ballless get Campbell. You dickhead.
Sirenen with the Lello card. There it is. There we go. Kick into touch from Frawley off the back of this penalty. Catalans with a man down. It's going to make it tricky now. Can the Giants extend the lead before half time? Very possibly. 9 minutes to go in this first half. Now with Frawley, switches back to Greenwood up towards the 40. Second tackle, Wolford in centre field. Shifting right, Frawley, rush. Options on the right if he can get the ball away. Stop 20 metres out. Le Surrender. Le Croissant. Shifting it left now in centre field with Golding. Almost at the 10. Satire also on for Le Catalan. Wolford goes left to Wilson. Has to surrender. Smashed into the ground by Sims. 3 more tackles in this set. Or possibly 4 actually. English with the next carry. 5 metres out. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Third tackle. Wolford left of the sticks. Goes right to Frawley. Then to Rush. Then to Flanagan. Go and do it. Burn him. Do it. I dare you. Nah, he just steps and gets tackled. Alright, George. Gagai at dummy half over on the right hand side. Bloody hell, Peter. 7.5 to go. Last tackle for the Giants. They could just go for 1. It'd be cool and groovy. Frawley will kick towards the back left. Halsall goes up and it is knocked backwards by... Oh, that looks like a high shot actually. That looks high. Yeah, penalty for Catalans for a high shot. Flow. 2 months. Lovely stuff. Good to see you. And hello, Liam. Thank you for being a member for 2 months, Flo. Greatly appreciated. Lovely, lovely stuff. So there's going to be a tap and then a carry up towards the 20 for Catalans Dragons. What happened in the Sharks game, Flo? Because I've not seen it back yet. Were the Sharks just awful, or were the Dragons good? Like, what's your assessment? How's the game going? Not been watching it. It's been all right. It could have been an absolute snooze fest, but it's kind of been all right, to be honest. There's a break here for Sims. Offloads it to Makinson. Cuts back towards the middle. Still moving. Finally stopped. Catalans getting a roll on now, though. Getting a roll on. Kiri up towards the 20, and a donation for Flo Lacey, or from Flo Lacey. Thank you very much. Thank you kindly. Shifting it right with Rouge. Then to Laguerre. So that's another trumpet. Thank you very much for the donation. It is greatly appreciated. Rouge in centre field. And it's going to be a handover. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Golding plays it for Flanagan. It's now with the legend that is Tane Milne. Can't believe it. Can't believe it. There's an awful end of the set. Almost as if they are dull and uneventful. Or dull and just slow. Just not great. So now with Golding through the middle, up towards the 30. Still pumping his legs. Still going. It's now with Bibby. Wrapped up by Darrell Latour. Now with Frawley. Gets the kick away. Going to bounce once. And then into touch near the 20. So taking a bit more time off the clock with 4.5 minutes to go until we reach half time. They could be looking for one maybe if they get into the territory. Go for one. Or don't go for one because it makes my prediction less likely. Last night's game is a reflection of their entire season this year. Inconsistent. Yeah, that's fair. That's been my only issue with the Sharks is like they can put in such good performances. They've got a team that's like... That team is built to win a grand final. I'd love how that team is built. But there's just too much inconsistency in there. And that's been the case since 23 at least. So, things to work on for next year. They can still make finals and maybe do a bit of damage, go on a decent run, we'll see. But, yeah, it's just the inconsistencies are an issue at the moment. But still a strong team overall. So on their day, they could punish anybody. Just making sure it's their day as often as possible. Kiri, interception for Gagai. Well, well, well. He will stroll in, but he wants to check it. What do you want to check? What would you like to check? Looking at contact before the interception, so possibly a late hit, something like that. Maybe. The contact appears to be incidental, apparently. Right, this is going to be a try. This will be a try. In front of the sticks as well. Alright, there we go. More points for the Giants. Christ, I think the ref loves to try and find a reason to rule it out. True. I think one thing we could adopt from the NRL as well is, I've said this plenty of times before, is, so first of all, we remove the try no try thing, but if he's confident, like pretty confident it's a try, you let the video ref check it anyway, and you stop the clock. As soon as you've given the try, you stop the clock. If the video ref takes 30 seconds to confirm it, then you take 30 seconds off the clock. Adam Link, here he is. Good evening, how are you? I'm not too bad, Adam. I'm not too bad. I'm alright. How are you? Give it, then let the video ref intervene if anything is there. Absolutely. Absolutely. If it takes him a minute, or it might take him over a minute, but normally you'll take a minute off the clock anyway before it stops. So if it takes him 25 seconds to check, you take 25 seconds off the clock after it's confirmed. If it takes over a minute, you just take the minute off. You're fantastico, as they say in Italy. Bibbidi babbidi. Fantastic. Has this game been bad? It's been okay. Not as boring as it could have been. It's been fine. The kick from Flanagan. 2 minutes to go. Right in front of the sticks is good. Espanol, as they say in France. Heard Italy's lovely to go to. I've been once. I went to the Italian Grand Prix back in 2014. So I've been there once. The surrounding areas I didn't really pay too much attention to, but from what I remember, like what's still in my head, is it's quite nice. Is the game basically over now? Not just yet. I think if Huddersfield score next, then I would say yes. Well, not just yet. Frawley at dummy half will give the ball off to Greenwood. Stopped almost immediately after contact. Makes a few extra meters though. Wolford hands the ball off to English or Wilson. Don't know yet because they look the same. That was English. Shifting it left, Frawley just pops the ball up to Greenwood. Was the tickets expensive in Italy for the Grand Prix? I can't remember. It was a good chunk of money, but I don't know exactly how much it was. Now a kick on the last from Frawley. A kick towards the back left. Darryl Latour goes up and comes down with it cleanly this time. Well taken. We have got 25 seconds to go. I see Austria's cheap to go to. It's definitely more accessible than some others, but it still can be a bit costly. Let's put a V-shape with the next carry. We've got 7 seconds to go. Short side left. Are they going to go for something here? Possibly. And Romano will just take the tackle. And that'll be half time. So it's been about that really. It's been about that. Well, Dingle, if you actually get the game up, lad, if you get the game up, you can. Tickets for any F1 race will be expensive. Yeah, they've gone up in the last few years as well because of obviously Drive to Survive and just how much it's getting around the world, in America as well. So it used to be a hell of a lot cheaper. It was never cheap, but a hell of a lot cheaper. But now it's a bit tricky sometimes. A lot of schmoolah. So we hit 11,000 subscribers this morning as well, which is greatly appreciated. It's really, really cool and groovy. Checking my subscribers as well. I do have a subscriber that's got 140,000 subs. Imagine. I don't think he does Rugby League content, but fair play to him. Fair play to him. Thank you, Kieran. Thank you very much. Couldn't have done it without you guys. It would be impossible. Good for Giants, poor from Catalans, but can't see Catalans getting back. Yeah, same really. Pretty much the same. Went to qualifying for the British Grand Prix last year and that was very expensive. Alright. So you just went for the one day and it was expensive. That's unfortunate. The score 1-0 for okay, 1-0 full time against Roma. It's not the end of the world. A few boos at the end of Everton vs Roma friendly, which Everton lost 1-0. Oh, boos already? I better be for like the ref or something. No boos at all. I was there. Fake news propaganda again. Okay. I hope there wasn't. I hope there was not any boos. Well, 9 days time until we've got Leeds. Oh, lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. Well, the Giants, normally pretty good at the start of games. Pretty good by half time. We've just got to be cleaner in the second half. We will see. Both teams playing conservative. Giants should chance their hand second half and win by 20. Maybe. They might do. Just their second half's normally aren't that good. Catalans, in some games recently, have been decent in the second half. Or fought back in the second half. So we could get a decent fight back. This could do with the thing being brighter. It's look dead dark on the camera. That looks like it's alright now. It's alright, Sleepy. It's alright, thank you. You're a Wednesday fan, so that's going to be pain watching us versus Leicester tomorrow. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. $128 to 215 live Prem matches. Okay, alright, fair enough. Lovely, lovely stuff. More games. There is the football. Was your chaos score correct? Yes, it was. It was. Dingle's getting very upset about it. First time, last time. It's the third time, actually. It's the third time. They've lost Lollahea for the whole season. Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. I wouldn't be donating much then, would I? It's my third time, Dingle. Third time. Should chuck a quid on the correct scores? Maybe. I'd probably just be wasting a bunch of money every week. I think you do need to calm down, actually. Snap out of it. Oh, we had another member as well. We had another member from the other day. James Narenji. Very kind of him. Very, very kind. Okay. Okay. Big fan of Ken Davey. What a guy. What an absolute gentleman. I'd love to do an interview with him. That would be great. That'd be splendid. You had Gagai plus Huddersfield minus 22. Well, it's on. It's definitely on. I'm now self-aware. Daryl Witter. Just checking TikTok real quick. Okay. The outrage was for a good reason, but what I said was bad. I'm sorry. Shocking. Shocking. Did you say something in the chat that didn't come up in the chat but came up on the live stream? Like you said something so bad it was blocked out. Don't get rid of Magic Weekend. Okay? Super League, I've got an idea. Just let me make a video first. Tell me if it's good or bad, and then decide on Magic Weekend. Just let me... Don't get rid of Magic Weekend yet. Okay? I have an idea. Let me do it. Let me do it. What's the idea? Well, there's a video coming. So, you may have to wait for that. When video? Maybe in the week. This week, possibly. I'll try and get it uploaded for Tuesday, possibly. If I can get the Super League predictions done on Monday as well as the power rankings, then Tuesday's free. If not, then Wednesday. I want to get it done, because then I can clip it down, put it into a TikTok video, and then it pushes out on there as well. And then everyone's sharing it like, oh, how good's this idea? Oh, let him, you know, put more ideas out there. And next thing you know, I'm running the game. I do have another idea, but I do have some ideas that are really outlandish. I didn't even know what you said. I didn't even know what you said. It never came up on the stream for me. I looked back out of interest, but never came up. %57 possession, 100% completion for the Giants, 83 for Catalans, not too bad. Missed tackles 11 to 12, a few more errors so none for Huddersfield, a few for Catalans, just missed that. %100%. Hello, Joshua. Welcome back. Welcome back. One word to describe every Super League team. Alright, let me get the table up then. Just one word. Okay. Hull KR. Methodical. Wigan. Flair. Lee. Energy. St. Helens. Defense. Leeds. Powerful. Wakefield. Courageous. Hull FC. Hull FC. Oof, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. Hull FC. Interesting. Warrington Wolves. Frustrating. Catalans Dragons. Dull. Casper Tigers. Casper Tigers. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not too sure. Lackluster works, I think. This like your third time streaming today? Yes, it is. This is stream 3 of 3. Players coming back out, so let's get this list done quickly. Yeah, lackluster for Castleford. Huddersfield, improving. Oh, no, wait. Huddersfield, potential. Salford, effort. Never faulted their effort once. Now, describe the fan base of those teams. Let's not. Huddersfield over 3.5 tries at 1.73. So 2 more tries. It feels like it could be worth a go. Wait, is Suriname back on? Or, I don't know. So we're back underway for the second half. Is Suriname back on? I'm not too sure. Not just yet. Not just yet. So Catalans will start this half a man down. Salford bankrupt. Oh dear. 1 minute left on the sim bin. Okay, gotcha. Huddersfield Giants in possession. Wolford on his right to English. Wilson, they look exactly the same. I'd personally take the under for Catalans. Well, I did predict 24-18, so I'm assuming that, I'm assuming they'll make a comeback. They'll still lose, but they'll score 18. Who knows? Go with your gut. The legend that is Tiny Milne on the last, with a minute gone, will go right to Flanagan, who kicks towards the back right. It is knocked on, I think, from Huddersfield, and Sironen will be back on. Got to go. Have a great second half. Thanks, Peter. God, Peter, what are you on today? What are you on? Been speaking to Kieran about some of that Colombian stuff. And a penalty for Catalans. Shocking, that Giant. Shocking. Throwing the half away. Throwing it again. Away again. That's what I meant. Again. Throwing it again. Well done, me. Okay. People speeding on their motor bicycle. With Farge in centre field, he's going to have to take a carry himself up towards the Giants' 40. 2.5 minutes gone. They've only had 2 play the balls in opponents' 20. Huddersfield have had 7. DaCosta goes left to Kiri, who will switch back to Chris Satai, who I believe recently extended his contract with Catalans a few weeks back. Farge will go right to Kiri. Out the back to Esporta Biche. Eating up the meters, offloads, and that is forward, I think. Backwards by Huddersfield. Okay, well, there was a forward pass in there for me personally, but Legier is still shifting, gets an offload. Partington is in. Incorrectly, in my opinion, but that's going to be a try, possibly, because Liam wants to check something again. Try given on field. Video ref will check this one. I was positive there was a forward pass in there, like the offload from Esporta Biche was forward. I'm at the end of Scarface, a giant sugar mountain on my desk. It's sherbet lemon. I swear if loaded that forward into Household, yeah, that was my assumption. At least forward, whether it was into someone, I can't quite remember, but definitely look forward at least. Okay, it's going to be no try because there's a knock-on from Legier on the recovery. Fair enough. Swear you offloaded that forward into Hull. So yeah, I read that one. You think Saints will win the grand final? The defence could do it. Just switch the game back on. Has it been shy? No, it's been okay. It's been alright. And it's going to be non-SA. Do you think the Panthers can win 5 in a row? Yes, I do. It's SA or SI, like ESSAI. SA or SI. Declan Cahill. Not seen you for a while, Declan. In here. Still think Warrington will get top 6. I also think it's possible. I think given the run of games, it is possible, but we have to basically be perfect. I think we can maybe afford to drop 1 game remaining. Why is next fixtures? So, just quickly check the screen. The legend that is Tiny Milne with the carry. So Warrington have Catalans next, which we not should win, but should be able to win. Huddersfield after that, we shouldn't win, but should be able to win. Salford after that, which should be a win. Please, for the love of God. Then Lee after that, who we've competed with in all 3 games this year. That's a tough one that we'll have to try and overcome. Then Hull FC, that's a must win that we at least have in our hands to be able to put pressure on them. Greenwood with a strong carry up towards Catalans 30. And then finally Hull KR. The hope is that if KR has sewn up the League Leaders Shield by the last round, they can drop a bunch of players, or rest a bunch of players for the last round. A kick towards the back left, collected in goal by Spoda Biche. He is tackled in goal, and that's a goal line dropout. Been working loads, luckily off for this top class game. Well, you picked the right one, Declan. You got lucky with this. Dolphins got the smoke. Oh yes, they did. That was insane. You won't beat Salford? Oh, thanks, Finn. Thanks for that. Thanks, Kieran. You guys are always so nice about Warrington, aren't you? You always support Salford in their games, so you're going to turn up for that game? No. I do not. That is not true. We'll beat everyone but KR and Lee. Well, that's the hope, is that we at least beat those teams, but we do need to get one over on Lee. Like, that's based on the ease of schedule that Wakefield's got, they might lose to KR and Wigan, but could really do with getting one over on Lee. Because if Wakefield upset in either of those 2 games, then we can't be losing to Lee. And KR, if they do rest a bunch of players for the last game of the season, that's a good chance to get a win. Plus, if FC are the team that could drop out, or if it means that FC don't get in, then Hull KR might want to do it. Because then FC don't get in. So just over 6 minutes gone, approaching 6.5 minutes. De Costa will shift the ball left. Forward rings from the fan in the crowd. And De Costa then hands it off to Partington on his right. The ball comes loose, collected by English. And up towards halfway with Huddersfield in possession. Yeah, that's true. If FC are challenging for 6th, we 100% put out a weak squad as long as League Leaders... Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you've wrapped up the League Leaders Shield the week before, then you could just rest a good chunk of players for the final round. As a Leaf fan, Warrington will smash us. We won't be in contention for top 4. Well, that's a bold statement, Declan. I wasn't expecting such a negative thought on Lee. I thought you would be positive about that one. Flanagan would chip the ball towards the back left. Spoda Biche goes up, takes it cleanly. Well taken. Well taken. We've got Catalans last game of the season. That's winnable. Going to be honest. 2 against Catalans, 2 against Huddersfield, 2 against Salford, 0 against Lee, 2 against FC, 2 against KR. Possibly. I think that's... If we're going to get the upset against either Lee or KR, it is Lee, based on recent game, or based on the 3 games we've played this year, and we've managed to beat them this year in the Challenge Cup. And we've been competitive on the 2 other occasions. 48 minutes on the clock. Last tackle. Catalans out the back to Farge. Kicks down the right edge. Bounces twice, and then in the hands of Flanagan. Cutting back towards the right-hand side of the field. He's losing ground here. Strong hit from Romano. FC's fixtures, do you have a chance? FC's fixtures aren't great. They've got a really tough run. Well, they've got Salford next week, which should be fine for them, but then they've got Lee, Saints, Leeds, KR, Warrington, Catalans. So they've got a very, very tough run. That's why I think Wakefield are most likely to get 6th. We have Salford last game of the season. All I'm saying is, will Salford last till then? I think they will. I think the rest of the clubs will chip in where they need to. Excuse me, to make sure that they get all games in. So it's collected by Darryl Latour in front of the try line, and he returns it up towards the 10. Yeah, that's my logic on the game, and if we already guarantee top 6, then we can't overtake Leeds, Saints or Wigan. Leeds be resting players towards end. Maybe. It's not that close towards the back end of the season you'd be resting guys, but maybe the energy would be a little bit lower. Maybe. Points difference will be big over FC and Warrington, as we have 130, plus 130 at the moment. Play Salford twice. Alright. Yeah, true. It's against Wigan and KR. That's going to be the most important part then. In favour of Warrington is just like the losses needed for Warrington there. Collected by Flanagan. 50 minutes gone in this game. We've got half an hour to go. He's brought down on his own 40. Imagine getting help with transporting kits by people that just want to absolutely batter you. Well, the game needs to happen one way or another. Need to not piss about against Salford like you did first half. Need to get 40 plus on them. Yes, we absolutely need to demolish Salford. It must be done. That's if they've got a bunch of kids as well, at least. That would help. So we have the legend that is Tane Milne with a carry up towards Catalans 30. The legend that is Flanagan on his left to Rush. We'll switch back to the wall, George King. About 22 metres out. Left to Frawley. Steps off his left foot. Kicks the ball through on his right. Late shot, maybe. But Espora Bichet is in possession and stopped a few metres short of his own try line. Obviously, Wire. God. Obviously. Wire first, always. Always. You believe it's nearly football season? I can. I've been staying up to date with the pre-season stuff for Everton, so I'm like getting into the feel of it again. 51.5 minutes on the clock. Now with Carey, shift in right. Partington pops the ball up to Sims. Now a kick from Barmford on the last. Bounces once and then in the hands of Flanagan. Wants a switchback here. Losing ground. Desiree gets hold of him. Everton lost, yeah, I'm aware. The next carry from... Is that Gaga? Yes, it is. Cuts back towards the middle. Still going. Still going. Still going. Great carry. Great carry. Then a scoot. Howell up towards halfway. 3 more tackles in this set. Wolford on the left to the legend that is Tane Milne. It was 1-0, Adam. 1-0 to Roma. 52.5 minutes on the clock. Short side left from Wolford to Frawley. Pops the ball up to Greenwood. Stopped just short of the 20. Now brought down on the 20. Last tackle for the Giants. What will they elect to do here? Frawley in possession will kick towards the posts. Decent chase here from a few Giants players, but collected on the full by Romano. That is nicely done. Very nicely done. Esporto Biche with the next carry just short of the 10. Kiri just short of the 20. It is now with Daryl Latour, caught down at the dead end, but actually shifts back the other way, back onto the main road. And over the 20. Nearly hitting the head by a knee then. Partington will switch back to Desiree. He will play this for Barnforth on the 30. Farge kicks from behind the 40, and it's going to be taken on the full by Halsall. And he's already up to the 40. Great place to start the set for the Giants. Needs to get players back on side though. Bibby with the next carry. Plays this for Wolford. In centre field, on his right to King. Brought down just short of Catalans 40. 54 minutes on the clock. Right to Gagai. Then to... Who is that? Oh, it was Rush. Oh, that looked forward. Well, Rushton with the next carry. 3 teams you think come up? Yeah, I agree with Alex. I think those 3 come up. Frawley kicks towards the back left. Collected by Laguerre. Almost a knock-on from Esporto Biche. Takes it over the 10. That's going to be Makinson with the next carry up towards the 20. Bradford, a good fan base. York, good fan base. Toulouse for the Derby. Yeah, the Derby would be good. Bradford has the potential to really get some good crowds in there. And York, the fan base doesn't look great currently, but for Championship, obviously, it's fine. But there's the potential to unlock a new fan base in that area. At least. 55 minutes on the clock. Right to Farge. Across to Esporto Biche. Then Laguerre takes it over the 40. Inside Giants territory up towards the 30. Good meters here for Catalans, but last tackle coming up. 30 metres out. Daryl Latour. Or Daryl Latour. Kick on the last from Farge. There's a contest, but Flanagan wins it. Steps off his left foot back towards the middle. And he's brought down by Luke Keary. Plays it for Frawley. Now with Halsall. Down the left edge now with Greenwood. Plenty of defenders in the tackle. Makes a few extra meters. This game is never going to end. Has it only been 15 minutes since half time? Yes. Well, 16. 16. So we've got an extra minute. Woohoo. In centre field with Rush. Right to Flanagan. Pops the ball up to Rushton. And the last tackle now for the Giants, just short of halfway. Rushton will play this for Flanagan. Out the back to Rush. Plenty of height on this. Not too much distance, though. It's not a great kick, really. Taken on the full by Daryl Latour. And he's already over the 30. Shifting towards the right-hand side. Trying to make more ground. He's still going up towards the 40. Good return. Imagine if this goes to golden point. God, I hope not. Ugh, God. Next carry is going to be from... Was that Sims? Navarrete. Yeah, I need Dragons to score 18 points in this game. When's it coming? If ever. They might be saving the points for next week. Who knows? Against Warrington. There's an offload for Barnforth, though. Kicks the ball through. Too much weight on that one. Over the dead ball line. 7 tackle set. 20-metre restart for the Giants. What was your prediction? 24-18 to Huddersfield. Wonder will players still be top 6 next year or go to 8, make it interesting for more teams? I would say keep it at 6. Makes it more exclusive. Keep it at 6. You can maybe do 7 and then like first place gets a bye and then you can do something else with the remaining 6 teams. But I would keep it at 6. I actually really do want to yawn in a second. Like, I really do want to yawn again. I'm very close. It's coming. It's on the way. Just over 58 minutes gone. Frawley on halfway. Shifting right to Leroy Cudjoe. Next carry from King. Inside Catalans territory. 58.5 minutes gone. Frawley pops the ball up to Powell. 30 metres out now for the Giants. Last tackle. Wolford short side left to Frawley. Engage the line back inside to the legend. That is Tony Milne. But the ball is then almost stripped. It is stripped, actually, I think. It is stripped. Did you just strip the ball away from the legend that is Tony Milne? I can't believe they just did that. Can't believe it. Makinson takes the ball over the 30. Few metres shy of the 40 now. Barmforth at dummy half. 59 minutes on the clock. Desiree with the next carry. Up towards halfway. Just shy by about a metre. Thought one-on-ones wasn't allowed anymore. Since when? Calls from forward from the fan in the crowd once again. And on the 40. 59.5 minutes gone. Keary dinks the ball towards the back left. Flanagan is chasing this one. Bounces once. Collected by Gagai. Cuts back towards the middle. Stopped just over the 10. Important tackle there. Halsall with the next carry up towards the 20. That's a strong carry. Since that one-on-one happened in a game and it was called a strip. Oh, don't know. I need to yawn. Bibby with the next carry. Woohoo! Up towards the 30. That is now an hour gone in this game. We've got 20 minutes to go. Will we get any more points? Greenwood with the next carry. Stockton halfway, last tackle. Plays it cleanly enough. Out the back to Frawley. Kicks from behind the halfway line. Towards the back right. Daryl Latour. Esporta Biche. Well done, mate. Underneath it. Cuts back towards the middle. Oof. Big hit from Raw. She stopped just shy of the 10. Or on the 10, actually. Keary will switch back to Makinson. Second tackle. It's with Romano next up towards the 20 for the Catalans Dragons. With Barmforth waiting at dummy half. Looks pretty good when he's had game time for the Dragons this year. Oh my god. 2 play the balls in opponent's 20. I read that out in the first half. An 8 for Huddersfield. I read out 7 in the first half. Bloody hell. Garcia bumps off a few defenders. Gets an offload as well to Esporta Biche. Room to run. Got support his right. Guillermo. Excuse me. I'm going to have to see that one again, but excuse me? So, knock on from Flanagan. So, apparently the law is or something, like if you deliberately knock the ball on, it's a penalty or something. It's a stupid rule anyway. If you deliberately knock the ball on, like in a situation like that, like a 2-on-1, you turn the ball over anyway. Or whatever the rule is, or is it meant to be a sin bin? I don't know. That rule's fine as it is. Scrum, 20 metres out. Right to Esporta Biche. Stop 15 metres out from the try line. Great chance for Catalans here. Can they put it together in attack, though? We will see. Navarrete takes it over the 10. Only a few metres short of the try line, right at the sticks. He has to take a step back, then play the ball again. Out the back to Farge. Across to Keary. Dinks the ball. That's beautiful. Beautiful. Makinson back inside. That's nice. Very nice from the Dragons. And the crowd goes mild. That was very nicely done. Beautifully weighted kick there from Kiri. Well taken from Makinson. In a bit of an awkward spot. Chucks the ball back inside. Cleanly collected by Sirinen. Finally, some points on the board for Le Catalan. 12-4 with a kick to come. Near the touchline. Going to be a tricky kick. How many away fans are there? Where are they? I don't know. I would be surprised if any Catalans fans decided to make the trip for a game like this. I mean, there might be one or two because, like, oh, the tickets aren't that expensive. Who knows, honestly? Who knows? Yeah, Catalans scored. It was a decent looking try as well. A decent looking try. .64 minutes on the clock. We've got 16 minutes to go. This is an important kick because if they get this, it is definitely in range. I don't know if Catalans will be able to score again. But at least they can put pressure on Huddersfield. Make them worry. Make them sweat. The kick from Esport Abiche from the touchline to make it 12-6. The kick is, whenever you're ready, Guillermo, the kick is, oh, it's good. It is good. Isn't a plane to Catalans only like 50 quid or something? I feel like I've looked this up before, but I can't remember. I remember it being fairly expensive. I know regulars in like Facebook forums and stuff will tell you like what plane you should get, hotel, like good hotels, what bus routes you should be taking, that kind of stuff. But I don't actually know. I feel like it's quite difficult to get there. Like it's not a very easy place to just like flight taxi. Simply. Oh, it's a mistake from the Dragons. Navarrete with a knock on. They turn over the ball inside their own half with 15 minutes to go. I need... It's very unlikely because it's 4 tries, but I need 2 tries and 2 kicks from Huddersfield and then 2 tries and 2 kicks from Catalans. Not impossible, but seems very difficult at this point. There'll be a scrum for the Giants, just over 10 metres out. Rush feeds the ball in. They're pushing. Catalans are pushing, but Wolford, right to Rush. The legend that is Tane Milne. Go on, Tane. Wolford, right at the posts. Left to Cudjoe. Go on, Leroy. Stopped a few metres short. Stops a metre short now. Plays this between the sticks. Frawley switches back to Greenwood. Push back a little bit. Plays it about 6 metres out. Short side left from Wolford to Bibby. Stepping, trying to crash over. So close. Inches short of the try line. Plays it for Wolford. Over on the left. Back towards the middle with Frawley. Now Cudjoe. Then to Powell. Stopped on the 10. Last tackle for the Giants. But the penalty... There is a penalty. They will likely go for 2. Oh, no. Yeah, that'll be an extra 2 for Huddersfield. Yeah. That'll be a gimme right in front at posts. 13 minutes to go and the clock is still ticking. Huddersfield been fine in this one. Nothing flashy, nothing too exciting, but you know, they've completed well. I'm not sure what their completion rate is. It was 100% at half time. I don't know what it is now. Brilliant, no golden point now. Exactly. Exactly. Oh god, here we go. Oh, I've got it muted. Right, hang on. You know what? I'm going to say no. I'm going to say no to that. This game is dragging. It really is dragging. What's wrong with that? It's just wrong, innit? Which is what I'll say. Prove is a Saints fan whilst wearing a Warrington shirt. Interesting. Interesting call. Right, back to the game. So kick out on the full from Le Catalan. A kick into touch then from Frawley. That is going to make him 10 extra metres. There's a tap from the legend that is Tane Milne. 10.5 minutes to go. Has Rugby League 26 improved yet? I mean, it's relatively the same. I don't think it's changed much. Now with Leroy Cudjoe, left to Frawley. He'll switch back to Greenwood over the 30. Wolford, left to centre field. On his right to Frawley. Out the back to Rush. Eating up some extra metres there. Comes down 15 metres short of the try line. 10 minutes to go. Wolford right at the sticks in centre field with Frawley. Switches back to Greenwood. Oh, sorry, that is... who even is 18? Still not figured it out. Is it Rogers? I think it is. Wolford left to Cudjoe. Then Frawley across to Bibby. Corner dead end here, so I had to come back towards the middle slightly. 11 metres out from the try line. Last tackle for the Giants. 9.5 to go. Wolford short side left to Frawley. Kicks the ball through. Flanagan was chasing, but it hits the leg of Farge and he recovers the ball. Darryl Latour now with Ligier. Stopped just short of the 10 and is being dragged back as well. Close stuff. Close stuff. Catalans spreading the ball. Bit of room down the left here, possibly. Makinson comes back towards the middle. Cudjoe nearly gets a hold of him properly. Fourth tackle, the Dragons are 5 out from their own try line. Barmforth will kick from behind the 10. It is collected on halfway by Flanagan. Oh my god. Shifting it right. Gagai cuts back towards the middle. Kiri trying to get him down. He does. .30 metres out. Next carry from Rushton. Shifting left. He's got no support from anybody. He's got no support. Bumps off another up to the 20. So now with Frawley, then to Powell inside the red zone. 8 minutes to go. Third tackle for the Giants over on the left-hand side of centre field. Cudjoe on the right, but he goes out the back to Frawley. Pops the ball up to Rogers. Giants only 10 metres out between the sticks. Wolford at dummy half. Options left and right. Goes right to Rush. Switches back to Flanagan. They've done this plenty of times this year. I like it. I like it. They did it against Wigan. They did it a few weeks back against, I think it was Cass. They did it against, was it KR they did it against? Well, they've done that a couple of times this year. And it's looked pretty effective inside the red zone. That's another try for Huddersfield. That is nicely done. 18-6 with a kick to come. Likely to be 20. Good work for the Giants. Good work. Very nice. Do you watch UFC? No, I do not. Seven minutes to go. Right, so what I need is one more try from Huddersfield, unconverted, and then 2 quick tries from Catalans in 6.5 minutes. So 2 minutes 10 per try. Have Huddersfield scored 2 tries or scored 1 and got 1 pen? Second half they've scored... Scored 1, right? It's 12-0 at half time. Yeah, 1 pen and 1 try second half. Your dad just got back from Craven Park. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Yes, go the Giants. Bridden will be happy. He will be very happy. I assume he's going to get the conversion. I assume. But when you assume, you make an ass out of you and me. George Flanagan. Star of the future. To make it 20 points to 6. Off the back of his own try. The kick is... Oh, that's the second time you've made me do this, George. The second time. Enough of that. Right, well, my exact score prediction's on, but it's like there's very little time. Right, you're just saying stuff. You're just saying stuff now, Sam. Just because he scored 2 before. So it's going to be out on the full from the Dragons. So Huddersfield, you get to try and a kick right now. Like right now. And then there's at least, say, 3 or 4 minutes for Catalans to go score 2 quick tries. Score 2 conversions. And there you go. Lovely. Making you work, Rob. Oh, yeah. Constantly. All the time. All the bloody time. So Frawley will kick into touch. He'll make 10 metres. Attack from the legend that is Tony Milne. Go on, just run it in yourself, lad. Nobody touch him. Who are the players contenders? FC, Wire, Catalans. What other teams are in it? It's the only contenders. So there's the top 5 will stay as they are, likely. In that order, it might... Well, either in that order, it might change. The top 5, I think, are pretty much locked in. The 3 contenders are FC, Wakey, and Warrington. Catalans, mathematically, I think they can, but I don't think they will. Shifting it right now with Rush. Across to Flanagan. skips past one. Plenty of defenders there, but cuts back towards the middle where there could be a lot more room. Kicks the ball through, tries to chase, but he is brought down. And then eventually Catalans recover the ball in front of their own try line. Crichton or Farnworth. Oh. Good movement here down the right hand side. Daryl Latour up towards the 10 and just over it. Crichton or Farnworth. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. My heart wants to take Farnworth. My head wants to take Crichton. Sirenen with a strong carry up towards their own 40. Fourth tackle. Now with Rouge. Up towards halfway. Not Rouge, sorry. Farge. Who has the best squad on paper out of these two? Oh, there's an offload collected by... Is that the legend that is? The legend that is Tanya Milne. Don't touch him. He gets an offload for Gagai. Cuts back towards the middle. He's brought down just over 20 metres out. For this game, I'd say Huddersfield. Just. Ball over the top from our boy Leroy Cudjoe. What a guy. Halsall in the corner is close. Look for an offload. That is forwards. Into touch. And 3 minutes to go. At full strength, I think Catalans are strongest on paper. Like at absolute full strength. But I think they've got one of the strongest on paper at full strength in the entire league, Catalans. I think they're massively underperforming for what squad they have, at their disposal. But they're dealing with a few injuries, I think, at the moment. Did you mean to say Tedesco? Edwards or Tedesco or Hammer? Is that what you're asking? Not Tesco. Play the ball for Huddersfield. 10 metres out. It's now with Powell. I would take the Hammer, personally. Wolford will switch back to Greenwood. Or is that not Greenwood? It's Rogers. Well done, me. Wolford between the sticks will go left to Frawley. Steps off his left foot. Looking for an offload, maybe. Eats up the meters. Then chucks the ball off, knocked backwards by Ligier. Recovers the ball, though. And he stops on the 10. Moses or Burton? Moses, but I wouldn't mind Burton. Kiri, left to Sims. Bumps off one, bumps off two, bumps off three. Offloads it to Desiree. And he'll just take the carry up towards the 20. 5 defenders in frame. A minute and 20 seconds to go. Anything more in this game? Maybe. Good shift down the right hand side. Daryl Latour. Then slips over. De Costa over on the right. Back towards the middle now with Garcia. He's moving quickly near the touchline. Inside Giants territory. Last tackle. 1 minute to go. Farge. Plenty of height on this one. Toto or Coates. Oh, Toto. Yeah, Toto. But that is very close. Very, very close. Leroy Cudjoe with the next carry over the 30. Just give him player of the match, please, if you don't mind. So we can hear him on Sky. Give us a shout out and all that. That'd be great. Mikey Lewis or Burton? Burton. But if we had Mikey Lewis, I wouldn't, wouldn't be upset about it. But Burton has a solid run game himself, and his kicking game is solid. I think he's a very underrated player, Burton. Big shout out for Kinetic Rugby League for making my career. Absolutely. Absolutely. Leroy plays it with 5 seconds to go. Wolford will try and kick into touch. Then it's Bibby kicking into touch, and that is going to be full time in what could have been an absolute stinker, but it was slightly better than a stinker. It was acceptable, but still potentially a waste of 2 hours. And there we have it. Huddersfield Giants, 18-6. They were pretty comfortable in this game. I'm not sure what the completion rate was at the end of it, but they're 100% at half time. Felt pretty clean for the most part in the second half, so we will see. But yeah, Huddersfield absolutely deserving of that win. Catalans still just cannot open teams up offensively. In defence, they've got, you know, little moments here and there. They can scramble well, they can close the gaps, but they're just not a good side. For the quality they've got available, they're not a good side. But the Giants are fully deserving of that one. Strong carries, completed really well. Looked fairly effective in possession, but nothing sensational, but good enough. So yeah, fair enough, Huddersfield. Fair enough. All right. Prime Cleary or Prime Thurston? Prime Cleary. Imagine what you could do in 2 hours. You can watch another game. You can watch a whole other game. That's what you could do. Right. It's a yawn, but I'm going to call it a day there. That is 3 streams done. I'm going to be back tomorrow. Oh, Kieran. Look at him go. Look at him go. Thank you very much, Kieran. That is greatly appreciated. Thank you kindly. RL26 tomorrow? Maybe. Maybe. Flanagan with player of the match. Mario and Sonic with the Leeds injury list. Sivo ruptured ACL out for the season. Lensky cheekbone back soon. Holroyd ankle injury back soon. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful there from Mario and Sonic fan. Look at him go. Beautiful. Delightful. Doing games, so yeah. So tomorrow, folks, Hull FC versus Salford. That'll be a cracker. I think it will be a case of me cheering on whenever Salford do something well, but I don't know how many times we'll see it. Basically, if they have a bunch of kids, I'm expecting Hull FC to win by minimum 50. Minimum. And that's playing it very safe. Very safe. Realistic is probably like 60, 64 plus. Right then, I will call that a day. Thank you very much for the donations in this one. Saint Jester, Kieran with the donation, and Flo Lacey with another donation as well in this stream. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for spending your time with me today. Oh yeah, I'm aware of Marlon. He wishes he looked like me. You know, he wishes, but he can't always look this good. Oh well. Anyway, put FC to win by 4. Have no faith in them. Wow. All right. Right then, I'm going to call it a day. Thank you very much for stopping by. Thank you to those that stopped by for all 3 games today, and I will see you tomorrow for FC vs Salford, which is at 2:45 PM start, I think. Let me just double check. Yes, start at 2:45 PM. So, yeah. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for spending your time with me. Thank you for the donations as well, Flo and Kieran. Have a great rest of your weekend if I don't see you. Goodbye.